What up, friends? People of the world. Welcome to One Beer at a Time podcast. I'm that guy, Joe. To my right, the Jarl.
It's your boy, Dub Flow.
To my left,
David.
our boy David, the bass player, my brother in arms and what Midwest Avengers, the good buddy himself, Mr. Dave Waldow. What's up, buddy?
Oh, man. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me on the show.
Thanks for coming out with us, bro. I know you'd been wanting to hang out, drink beer with us anyway, but like I told you a little while ago, you are the first member from the band to actually come on the show, drink beer with us, talk.
Is that right? I got the first one on all these fucking episodes.
Hey, these twist offs.
Holy cow.
So,
All right, so here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to very carefully, since this is my mic stand,
flip
there we
around.
go. We're going to do this. All right. Buddy, you're going to crack this open. So Midwest Avengers in the house. Yeah. All right.
Are we cracking into this first, or are we going for...
Okay, no, you're right. We'll do the pickle first. Sorry, we were organized, but I broke the organization. I got excited. That's all right. It's exciting times.
I'm overwhelmed because I don't ever have these kind of...
I'm overstimulated, guys. All right, so we're doing homebrews tonight, and you're lucky. But you brought a special one.
Yeah, we have a little special beer tonight that's outside the homebrew. This is a dill pickle sour. Yeah, pickle sour. Sour sucker punch made from a Distill Brewery. So they're over there in Normal, Illinois. So
Wilmington, Normal, Illinois. That is kind of like a... I mean,
Local.
I haven't ran into it.
yeah, local. Yeah, they do. As what I can see, they have like a series of like sour ones they do with different sour flavors that are kind of a little wild. I forget what the other one is that I saw, but then I seen the pickle one, and as a pickle juice fan, I had to pick it up and give it a try, and it's a pretty decent little beer. If you like pickle juice, I will say that as a forewarning. You know, like if you're not a big pickle juice drinker, you're not a big beer drinker, probably not gonna like the pickle juice beer.
If you're not a big... people make a martini with pickle juice instead of olive juice because of how much they hate olives.
Right now, see, that would be something I'd not that I despise olives, but I like
Gin.
I like pickles more, so I'd probably give it a shot.
What do you think, vodka or gin on
For my martini?
pickle martini? Vodka or gin? What do you think?
I'd probably do
Yeah,
me.
I think I would like the gin flavor more if it's just pickle.
Whoa.
Juice.
Holy mackerel.
Holy rusted metal, Batman.
It's like potato chip pickle.
Yeah, it does smell more like
It smells.
It smells like a pickle.
You're
Yeah,
tasting it?
Looks like a regular lager though. Nothing fancy.
yeah. This kind of has like a regular haziness to it.
Whoa. That is not what I was expecting.
I feel like we just did like maybe half beer and then just poured pickle juice on the rest.
Almost like real strong alcohol content or something.
No.
Like real pickle.
You know what this is, buddies? This is your fucking chaser.
Yeah,
Summertime, whatever shots you're taking, whatever liquor you're taking shots of, this is your fucking chaser.
chase it down right there.
It's gonna cover up everything.
Everything.
It's like pickle Gatorade punch.
And like I said, as somebody who's not a huge dill fan, there is like a very strong dill to it. But it is nice, man. And I can see, like you're saying, man, hot day, chasing shots.
Yeah, man. Think about it. Tequila shot, chill tequila shot.
Well, I try not to think of tequila shots.
Oh, come on. It's good for you.
Yeah,
It is good for me. It's bad for everyone.
Man.
Yeah. I do enjoy it, though. It's a weird, wacky beer. It's fun.
Okay.
At the bottom of it gets sour.
Well, a big gulp
pure
is kind of hard.
Cucumber.
I think for me it is pretty damn tart when you take a big gulp like that. You guys know I can't help it. I'm not a sour head.
Oh, you're
I don't love sour beers, dude. I can't help it. There's some that I recognize.
See, my old lady's a big sour.
I can see sipping a whole one of these. It's almost like a day green.
Yeah, cheers to St. Pat's because it's coming up. With that, let's move into our actual beers, our features for the evening. So this is all homebrew. This is all beer from STL Brew Hogs.
Yeah, right here in the STL. We actually come across this from silent auction. We had a whole box of home brews from the brew club.
That's how you bought your way in, man.
Yeah, and I got
now,
a membership.
One of us.
And
one of us.
As far as I know, these are the last 4 out of the box. Besides one my old lady's got. She saved one for herself that she really likes. So yeah, these here are picks right here. I know Joe picked a couple of these off the box when we got the box.
Yeah, so we got 4. It's kind of perfect for this little session, right? Right. Have you ever had any home brews, man? Or have you ever tried to home?
I mean, only a couple times before.
Okay.
I've had folks that was pretty good, and I've also had ones where I was like, I've never tasted that particular type of.
Well, I guarantee you've never tasted this particular.
Yeah. Well, this is all from the homebrew club that we're in. So yeah, like Dub was saying, he won this box in a silent auction, and that also included a 1-year membership to the STL Brew Hogs. I joined last year, so this is my 2nd year with the Hogs, and this is from a bunch of our badass brewers.
Fuck yeah, it's a Scottish wheat.
Yeah, go and let them know. What are you looking at? Scottish wee heavy with Chantel mushroom. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Yep. So I personally think I might have tried this one, and I might remember this one from one of the meetings, but I don't remember any of these. So it's going to be fun. This is all from some of our most talented brewers in the Brew Hogs. So I want to say cheers to the Brew Hogs.
Cheers.
Yeah, Hogs.
Appreciate you, Brew Hogs.
Thanks for coming out and being here with us, buddy.
Yeah, man. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you, man. The first off thing that I love about this is the color. Now, I know we talked a little bit about this off camera, that this
super caramely. Tasty. Do you like that?
Is that an ale? What is it? A wee heavy? Scottish wee heavy.
Yeah, well, Scottish heavy is
a wee bit heavy.
Is a type of a style of beer.
Heavy.
It is heavy in flavor, heavy on the palate.
I like it.
Right.
I almost feel like there's like mushroom water in this beer.
Yeah. And we talked a bit off the camera.
The forest.
You can get the mushrooms. And like I said, man, that did make it one of my more least favorite out of the box. But that's not saying this isn't an amazing beer. Like, it's just a box full of amazing beer. You know what I'm saying?
It's just the right amount of earthy.
It is not. Yeah.
The malt is kind of killing it. It's just like because the malt is, I think, like the biggest contributing factor to that earthiness and like some of the flavors we're getting. But I want to find out which one of our hogs did this, because I'm real curious about the process with the mushrooms, because the mushroom flavor on this is there.
And what I did,
I'm like, how did you do that?
So what I did really enjoy about this one, I did have it, is we paired it with like a dinner. I think we had it with like a pork steak or maybe like pork chops or something or another like that. It was some kind of pork cut or maybe even a steak cut. But the mushrooms really complemented the meal, you know. Now, on its own, probably not something I'd seek out, but pairing-wise, was fantastic, you know.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see this being good with some food, with a pasta.
Oh yeah, pasta be nice.
Some salads, some chicken,
supreme peppers and onions.
It would be good with his eye, actually.
For real, the profile of the mushroom flavor is like so dominant, so bold. I'm like, how was this accomplished? We're gonna find out.
Wild.
We're gonna find out which one of you hogs made this.
But before on the nose of it, you notice that like malty sweetness though, it almost deceives you from that.
Yeah,
mushroom,
good point.
Know?
Yeah, well, like I was saying, like the malts is like killing it in this beer. The malt is like the star of the show for sure. Yeah. The mushroom flavor is like crazy though.
It is.
I think this beer is perfect.
I thought it was easy drinking, man. I blasted that. It's gone.
That's awesome. And it doesn't work out with all beers, but with any beers like that I'm trying for the first time, I try to give a couple minutes and let the last part warm up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then get that last flavor. Because as the beer changes temp, even just a couple degrees, as it changes temp, a lot of times malts and hops come out differently.
Right.
I didn't do it on purpose, but I like this order.
I like the order of
let's line up
Randy as well.
What's this? A British Golden?
Yes, this is the British
from the
Golden.
Brits.
And this is another one, man, that again was lower on my tier out of the box. And I don't say that like this is a bad beer. I say that it's box of amazing beer.
Yeah, it was a big box of beer. There's a lot of different brews.
So many.
Wasn't it a 24? Was it 2 of each one?
I think it was
So
24.
12 different beers from some decorated homebrew professionals.
Wow. Yeah.
If that's the thing.
Award winners.
Well, people would say homebrewers are amateurs and not pros, but I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like some of our
Yes, Dave, award winners. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. But
Award-winning.
but what I'm getting at is some of our brewers in the brew hogs. I would definitely consider you guys professionals.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Same.
You know who I'm talking about.
Likewise.
You know what I'm saying.
You can tell anybody who's a professional and who's not.
Well, you can tell by the quality of the beer.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the nose on this. Belgian style.
I could see having a big old.
Yeah, man. All big old pine on
Oh,
it.
that's lovely. That's lovely.
That's tasty.
I'm not a Cicerone yet. I'm not a judge myself, so I don't know all the flavor notes that I'm supposed to be getting. But this, to me, I'm like, for what we would expect out of this style of beer, I'm like, this hits everything I expect, man. The malts are right, the flavor's right,
It's crisp.
ABV is good,
It's so crisp.
that crisp finish is very, very nice. That it's kind of dry, you know.
Yeah.
At the end, in a good way.
Yeah, in a great way that keeps you thirsty, keeps you drinking. You know, like it's
Up
nothing
front,
that's too overwhelming.
The malt is a little bit sweeter up front. That goes away, and you get more of the like the bitter parts of the grain and everything. That like
it takes you on a little ride.
I can see drinking too many of these. Pretty quickly.
Easy.
That one.
Easily.
You like malty beers, man?
Easily crushable.
I mean,
It's a heavy.
I would think so.
I believe, and don't quote me on this, dude, because I'm not a pro either. I just drink the beer and I talk about it. I'm pretty sure all Scottishes kind of qualify as reds, if I'm not mistaken.
But I don't even know what that means.
Either like a red ale. So either way,
so
like that's what I was gonna say. So either way, that would make it an ale.
A lager.
Well, because at the foundation of everything, it's either a lager or an ale. It's not anything else. You could call it all the different styles you want.
Pilsner.
It could be it could be a saison. It could be a heavy. It could be a barrel aged stout, a milk stout, whatever. Yeah. They're either a lager or an ale. You know, technically. But yeah, I'm loving this, dude. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
I can put down several of these.
And you know, I hated to like stick in the British mindset with it just being, you know, in the name and the styles of the way they do it. But it would go good with some fish and chips, wouldn't it? Want to go with a greasy ass basket of fish and chips.
The vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
A little vinegar. Yeah.
Nice crisp beer.
Buddy, so
French fries with that?
Chips. Chips,
yeah,
mate.
Chips.
Right. Sorry.
So let's talk a little shop. You're the bass player in Midwest Avengers. Not only are you my bass player in MWA, and we've been rolling now for a little minute now.
Coming up on a year and a couple of months.
Working on brand new music and shit. Not only that though, you actually go back since before my time.
That's true. Just before when
you were in the band before me.
We played together back then.
Yeah,
you remember that.
Yeah, well, and then also throughout the years, you've substituted.
And it's on there and in there.
Yeah, there's also been back through multiple bass players over the last 11 years that I've been in the band. You've substituted plenty of times where we've needed help.
That I've got.
What year do you remember? What year you actually joined Midwest Avengers? Like I said before I was around, so I don't know.
Like it'd be 15, 20 years ago type, John.
Yeah,
something like that.
Like earlier 2000s.
The album
like before 2010. So is that like? Yeah, like did you join up with the crew before 2010?
A year and a half before. It was like the year and a half or something. You'd come in and back. You know, I was in and out. But what am I going to tell you?
No, just like I'm saying you got history with the crew like since before I even. I mean.
Yeah. So the first
before I even knew you through the band at all, really. Sure. Yeah. I forget that sometimes.
Yeah.
Thanks for jumping back in and saving our asses because we were dead in the water without a bass player for a while. So being that you were somebody who was already in the crew and had played in the band before, it definitely was an easy transition. I don't think we've had any kind of issues in like moving into you as the full-time guy at all. So you definitely saved our asses in that way. You play. I know you play guitar too, but you play other instruments.
Oh yeah. play the drums. And
you have random instruments at your house. I know we've talked about.
I mean, it's not random.
No, I just mean shit that like you're a bass player in a hip hop rock band who plays guitar as well. You say you play drums too. Like people aren't surprised with that, but like you have other instruments that aren't just like rock and roll band.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by random. Not like fucking from faraway places and like antique stores and little small towns and remote countries or anything like that.
Yeah.
Which would be really badass if you're like, I found this little crazy string instrument made out of a bottle in Malaysia somewhere.
Got it.
Hey man, people make real cool stuff out of trash all over, especially percussion instruments.
Yeah.
Well, so I've had a drum set since I was 16 years old, and I'm really old now. Not to mention my age, but I still have it, and I still have like my first guitar amplifier. I was in punk bands.
That's fire. I still have.
So I still have all that stuff, and still can play. But you know, this is everybody's doing an upright bass. Yeah. I have one that's pretty functional. Cello.
That's what I want to fuck with. I haven't touched either of those instruments in so long. But I played the bass.
I'll bring you.
Just fuck with it.
So this is a wild one that was in the box, man. It really came. I was very sad that I drank this early on out of the box, bro. Like I saw that one was like, oh, I'm gonna crack that. It sounds good, and I was like, fuck, I wish I had saved this for like coming up because this one blew my mind. Yeah, this is a wild saison with Pinot Grigio grape ale. This is one I was telling you about earlier. It's like I didn't know grape and beer could do that. I thought grape wine. Beers,
that's what saison is with wine.
Saison is a type of beer.
Saison is a style.
The Pinot Grigio is the grape that's used for wine. Yeah,
it's tasty.
A lot of saisons and farmhouse ales. They're normally like a little funky. A lot of times they're kind of tart. They remind you of a sour. A lot of times I don't love saisons and farmhouses for that reason because they kind of in that sour beer range. They're kind of funky. A lot of times they're funky and tart.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a sour beer, but it's still got a funk to it. It has like tart notes to it. This has a little bit of both of those. Yeah, popular too. But this is this is exactly what I meant when I was saying a little while ago that I am not a big sour head, but I can recognize quality beers, even if it's not my favorite styles.
Color on this one.
This is
sour to me though.
Well, I get tart notes on it. I guess, yeah. And that reminds me of sour flavors. Like sour candy is tart, sour fruits are tart. You know what I mean? That's what it reminds me of. But
they kind of play off of like sour of the grape too. You know, like a little bit of that sour of the grape.
I had to admit, messing with you guys, I figured everything we were going to be trying was going to be IPA.
We
haven't done that yet. You can't say the cream of the crop. Like I think I liked each one of
We're a
these.
little too professional at this point for that. No, we're in it. No, I'm saying we're a little too professional.
Joel edited me out of the pot.
We're too professional at this point to just be pouring down hop-heavy beers for the sake of hops. When we review big hop beers on this podcast, it's either because it's something new that is new to the scene that we haven't tried yet, or because it's something that is not just a hop bomb. There's so much more to it. It's like we got to share it with the people and let them know what's going on.
I like the saison, man.
I
thought it was good.
I like it.
I don't usually get the saison.
I love this beer. You guys can like it all you want. I love this. I would tear this up all the time. I don't know what it is, and I'm not a huge saison.
Is this a fuck yeah for you, buddy?
It might be a fuck yeah for me. Like I said, I was sad I drink, and honestly, I feel like the one I drink out the box first was a little better than this one. But
no, well.
So like, and these guys are brewing real beer. I'm just buying those.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, one of my first craft brew experiences, man, was with J.E., the producer, his manager at Homebrew.
Oh yeah, that's
cool.
And little small batches.
It's the same
you know what I'm saying? And
It's the rest of that same one.
We were at a studio one night. He was like, "Yeah, I got some homebrews. Maybe you want to try this out?" And he let me try it. And I know I've told you about this, a green tea beer. And I was like,
yeah, you're always chasing it. Give him his flowers. Give him a shout out. We can talk about this. So,
I don't remember this.
What did you do?
I remember the beer.
Again, it's a testament to the beer. It's no disrespect. Homie, it's a long time ago. It's once upon a time. But the beer is a green tea beer. Do you remember anything about it? Color, profile? Was it malty? Was it hoppy?
It was very crisp.
It's just tasty and crisp.
It's the same one. Gotcha! Yeah. I just gotta share it.
Anyways, man, it was a great beer.
Do you remember like color profile? Like, yeah, was it malty? Was it hoppy?
It was light, it was clear, it was crisper, but it was almost kind of like
it was a lager, a green tea lager.
About the wee heavy earlier, how it was like, how did you get that mushroom flavor? It was like, how did you get that green tea flavor? It was like, because I crush a green tea all day, man. So
a green tea lager.
It was amazing. It was like,
I'm into this. I want to know. Yeah, how they
so and you know how homebrewers are with their homebrews. They're like, here, man, I'll give you one because I want you to try it. Yeah. And I had to be an asshole because I never hung around craft brewers. I was like, dude, can I have another one? So I kind of see like the pain on his face, bro, where he was like, normally I wouldn't do this.
That one was dope.
Yeah, you really enjoyed it. Here, have it.
Good buddy. You want to do a solid favor? Just rinse 3 of those. While you rinse those, we'll prep the 4th beer, Belgian wheat beer.
And you know, I did want to leave this one for last too. I was looking at the order earlier. I was thinking about switching the Pinot Grigio Wild Saison to the last, but I wanted this in the middle so we could have a little differentiation, man. Because this is a different.
This is also the funkiest, more tart flavor of what we have on the palate here. So it's a good way. It's a good idea to throw it in the middle because we got some strong malts. We tapered it down a little bit. We hit with some funky notes. Now we're gonna get some more malt. I mean, on a wit beer, we're gonna expect maybe some floral notes, maybe some kind of coriander clove type thing. It's gonna have wheat beer qualities, but Belgian
casting what this beer's gonna be like.
The style of the beer itself. Do you know what Blue Moon is?
It's an Arctic depression. It's bringing down on the.
Do you know what Blue Moon is? Do you know what style of beer it is?
I brought a Blue Moon with me.
What style of beer is it?
Is it like Belgian?
It's this style of beer. So that's what I'm saying, that out of a Belgian wit beer, we're going to expect some of those traditional flavors. A little clove, maybe a little bit of orange coriander.
No, I can't forecast.
That's typically what you have.
What's technically not forecasting if I talk.
You know what? I'm not a Cicerone. I'm not a pro yet. Let's crack it and pour it open. Let's see.
Hey, neither
if I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
But, again, box full of amazing beer. Probably.
How did I drink mine so much faster than you guys did?
I'm doing this on purpose.
Probably.
No, I'm telling you. I
was rushing the whole thing.
No, I am doing my own personal research. That's why I gotta wait and let some of it warm up a little bit and see if it changes any of the flavors on it for me.
Which
That's
is
specifically why this one is sitting there.
Hey, which is my
favorite one so far.
The fact that I crushed.
You want to save a little bit of this.
I would never.
No, 100%. That's why I said it shows the drinkability, and it shows respect to the beer that it's that good. I mean, you can't help but just crush the fucking beer. You gotta think, buddy. I do this multiple times a month, and it's been going on
send a message
4+ years
to all these home brewers who had me try this beer right now. That I said I need to
see. That's what I thought. So, for instance, the Saison, if you let it warm up a little bit, some of what I was saying is kind of like a little tart flavor kind of thing. It kind of goes down a little, and the malts come up a little more. You taste more of the malt as it cools down, but also you lose some of that snap finish as it warms up a little bit. That's what I want to see. How it changes.
It's more of a snap finish kind of.
And a lot of people are. That's why a lot of people like their beer like that. Not like I was saying earlier, man. I didn't want to interrupt. This is the Belgian wit beer.
And how does everyone relate to this, Joe?
This is probably my favorite one.
You said what? Familiar?
Well, it's a wheat beer.
So which type?
Blue Moon. Blue Moon is a wheat beer.
Okay, yeah, I'm familiar with it.
It's supposed to be.
No, but I will say,
it's going to taste like
now, mostly with German, Belgian stuff too, though. This is the Rheinheitsgebot, So the Rheinheitsgebot is the German purity law.
He's saying,
Bro.
This is true.
So you can look, you see the crispness, you
Fucking
smell,
crystal clear.
you smell the crispness. And this, here's a little note that I want to see if you guys pick up. I almost get like a fruit. You get that?
I can see some fruit.
No, I mean,
I don't know if I.
It's just like the fruit loop before you add the milk almost, man. It's not necessarily a fruity smell, but it's
smell of the box.
like
this is
the
what the
when you
milk
crack
would
the
smell
box
like.
open,
The Fruit Loop smell.
like a flavored
in your imagination.
You know what I'm saying?
Chocolate trees and put them in the Fruit Loop factory. And then
Well, this is why, and I don't think we've even talked about this. Well, this is why you're a quality for the overall palate of the team, because you're a fucking grain inspector. So
yeah,
what you're used to having on raw grains and stuff, like the smells, like you pick up on notes a little bit differently.
well, like I said, this is probably my favorite one.
Grain inspector?
Yeah, I inspect like soybeans and corn and wheat.
Super light. Super light. A little bit citrusy. There's almost like a peppery quality.
Dude.
Man, love it. It's
really, really light, man. But it's got a nice like citrusy flavor to it.
But it's
a little dry.
But it does, like I said, man, that Reinheitsgebot, man, that purity law, that German purity law of brewing, bro.
And just cow down on
just total. I could Das Boot it, man.
And
Just
just-
a whole, you know what I'm saying? This
It
right
is
here,
really, really light.
I could drink this all day.
The flavor is not super light. Flavor's pretty bold.
Yeah, the flavor's hella
It's
bold.
definitely malty. You can taste the hop on it too. It's a little bit dry, but super, super crisp. But like the mouthfeel, the body of it, how it finishes, how it drinks, it's super fucking light.
What I love about it, and see, like being super light is something for kind of everybody, beer wise. Because if you like heavies, you still drink light. You started out light, so you didn't dive into the heavies usually. Sorry, people in Ireland, but
A wee heavy.
we heavy. But I feel like
the Shire.
But I feel like this
It is
one
heavy.
hits something for everybody. Or like the box just keeps getting checked. It just goes
Yeah.
around in a circle. It's a
Yeah.
little sweet. It's a little malty. It's a little savory. It's light, but it's so bold.
It's kind of fluffy,
so
if you will.
Like
A bit
it's got a
fluffy.
good mouthfeel. It's got a great head on it. It's got a great smell on the nose. You know, like
Are we to that point
I
yet?
will say, like, you almost got to give
With
each of these
mouthfeel?
beers the whole chance to have like a
You
big
do.
beer of it. And
you do.
have to,
And I think that's why the
Well,
brew hogs
because I'm
give
just
it.
killing these.
That's also like even if you're not purposely trying to let it warm up a little bit, if you're drinking the whole thing,
crusher kind of
Yeah.
guy, man. I don't drink the crap. Well, yeah, okay.
it's not.
Favorites, yeah. That's my. I've tried them all, I think, and I like Zwickel and October
Okay.
every year.
Yeah.
I love their Dunkel.
Tried them,
Yeah,
you
the
know,
Dunkel's
gone through.
nice.
Was the
Like I said, I'm enjoying it.
I like
there's a whole
fantasy. Their IPA Fantasyland. That's my shit. I think that's one of the more unique craft IPAs in St. Louis. Well, I mean, I guess we mostly have craft beer in St. Louis.
Well, in modern
But
brewery,
anyway.
Citropolis. Is
Oh, yeah, Citropolis
my
is-
favorite of the
Citrop-
IPA. Like,
I think that's
IPA.
me. If you want to talk about like bold,
I'd say it. I don't know.
coffee,
I don't know. Is that from?
Urban Chestnut, UCBC.
I don't seek out the IPAs.
It's all right, man.
I've tried
I'll
them.
get a one for us to try with that.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
one
it
of the-
because
that's one of the
because
reasons.
I think that it is very unique in flavor profile for an IPA. It's not typical. For some more typical, super hoppy, citrusy IPAs, I think that Modern Citropolis is probably one of the heaviest hitters in STL. When people come to St. Louis and they're looking for that type of beer, I tell them that's a fucking good one. Dude. It's fire. Come on. It's fucking delicious. Well, shit, since we want to talk about actual breweries as we finish this, because we're wrapping this pretty soon. Good buddy.
Yes, sir.
Go to the fridge, pick any beer that you want, whether it's on the door or one of the shelves. Pick any brew that you want whatsoever, and that's what we're going to wrap this
That
on.
is a vast.
You do not have to look through all of those cans, because, there's probably like 20 plus cans.
Since you use that as an example of the type of beer that we were drinking,
No, we got to do local, though. We could drink one of those, 100%, but we got to do something local.
Can we try?
God damn it,
Yeah, I
Dave.
do a local craft. But that's what I'm saying. Everything on the door is pretty much local craft beer. Everything on that shelf, other than the Guinness, is local craft.
Flash it to Joe, he'll let you know.
We can do a Rockwell if you want, man.
About the
Bro, I will advertise the brand because if you fuckers haven't realized, but now clearly I work at Rockwell Beer Company.
Shout out to
That's why we have free reign to go to the back and do brew reviews in the production space.
Shout out to Rockwell. Man.
Oh, cool! So you're getting one of the stars of the show, right there.
Well, I was surprised by the ale.
Yeah, dude. Okay, actually, you like O.B.A.T, you like Oktoberfest style beer. You will like this. So, Sweater Weather is an amber ale from Rockwell Beer Company here in St. Louis, Missouri. Sweater Weather.
The amber ale from the Brew Hogs box is the one my old lady saved for herself.
I'm a fan of these type of ales: amber ales, brown ales, red ales, pale ales. I think because
the amber ale in that box was phenomenal.
I think because pale ale,
all these beers out of the.
Oh yeah! Shout out to the Hogs, beautiful.
Like I said, I didn't want to mean earlier when I'm like, this is probably my least favorite.
Out of a great selection, a strong lineup,
a bunch of amazing
great stuff. So what are we supposed to do? Oh yeah, you grab. What do I like over here? I grab those rocks glasses, man. Let's just do that. But yeah, because what I was gonna say is like at the core, I think that pale ales, traditional pale ales, are some of my most favorite styles of beer. Period. So I love brown ales and red ales and amber ales. What I really, really like about this amber, and shout out to our brewer Ryan at Rockwell. This is like a cool alternative to your typical fall seasonal beer because it's not an Oktoberfest, but it's still a little bit bready. It's still pretty fucking malty. It's not typical for what a lot of people like. And I get this all the time at the bar. A lot of people are like, oh, that's not what I've had on an amber ale before. And I'm like, what amber ales are you drinking? So it's like, it's something where it's not what you had in mind. Like a lot of times people are like expecting something and you try this and you're like, oh, fuck, it's way better than I thought. Yeah, it's a good beer, dude. The color is beautiful.
Yeah, the amber ale.
That copper color on that
really
thing.
Bringing the amber into the ale.
Yeah, dude. The head is nice. It's full. It's a good foamy head, but it doesn't hold for too long.
We're gonna get copyrighted if I just
I'll drink 2 of these and be like, my God,
strong man.
Like they ice cool water they use to make the pretzels. No, it's very tasty. I don't know. No, like you. I'm a fan. I'm usually not the ale. I don't go for ales usually, but I think I like it.
I think the maltiness in this one, man, really.
Whoa, you mean like this style?
Right. Ale, right?
Well, like you were saying earlier, like stuff like this one's an ale and you love that, or like this one,
these
you
ales.
love that.
It's interesting, the ales. I'm not an ale guy.
Well, I guess no, that's true because the urban chestnut beers you were mentioning are mostly lagers. Yeah, fair enough. Except for no, the IPA is India Pale Ale. So yeah,
I like a lot of ales myself, man. I like a lot of reds. I like a lot of browns. So,
English brown.
I'm a big ale guy.
I think what did that for me was when I turned 21. I started bartending really young. So when I turned 21 and I got behind the bar, I was able to sample and try a bunch of different shit, buy stuff on discount and stuff. That was the first time I tried a Newcastle, and I just thought it was a great beer. Right. And Newcastle ain't shit on the scale of English brown beer. It's good.
I remember
for a commercial beer, it's good. But on the scale of brown ale, I mean, we have so many local craft brewers.
Else than some of those Schlafly Pale Ale. Drink too many of those.
Yeah.
They want for like a. Honestly, you want talk any stuff about anybody?
No, I'm glad you like this stuff.
Full flavor.
This is
full flavor.
This is a beer that from Rockwell in my stash at home. I tend to keep it, at least a couple of these. It's not uncommon for me to have some of these.
Yeah,
I like it. I like
it's tasty.
Brews. It's nice. It's really good. It's really good if you just want a heavy flavor beer that's not a heavy drinking beer because it's not like it goes down real thick, real heavy.
Drink like a meal.
Yeah, man. Smooth, easy. Shout out to our homie Ryan.
And that's really
Rock with you.
that's something that's always right up my fucking alley, man. I love something that's full flavor but doesn't just fill me up, man. And you know, I love a good stouty, boy. I love a creamy fucking pint. Creamy fucking point, but I also love being able to crush a few. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, creamy fucking point.
So on that note, let's wrap this shit here. Finishing up a little bit of Rockwell.
Cheers, yeah.
Cheers, man. Thanks for coming out, Dave.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, man. Thanks for crushing these beers.
My last tiny little bit of my star of the show. Let's do a ranking. British Golden is probably my star of the show.
You think so? I mean, I'm still with the Belgian wit, bro.
You warmed
That's
it
my
up and
favorite.
now that I
made a commitment to
Now that I let it, I like it even more. Now that it's not as cold, I love that. Doesn't take away from anything. Doesn't mean I like it. I'm extremely impressed with the saison. I was super curious with the way you were hyping it up. I'm real impressed with it because again, it's got funky and tart notes that I don't always love.
I never knew,
but I really, really like that. And
like I said, dude,
well in this beer.
grape and beer walking hand in hand was something that was unknowns to me before that.
Right. I'll give the Belgian the wit. I'll give it some real props on the fact that I think that one was the lightest lightest bodied beer. It drank the lightest. It like was super light on the mouth feel, real light in body, but like bold, real super strong flavor.
Again, Reinheitsgebot. Say it with me.
Wow.
Reinheitsgebot. Yes, very good.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, very good.
She heavy.
The one that you love so much. This one, I liked a lot of things about it, but I can't wait to find out who brewed it
And how they did the mushroom.
because I'm asking like, how did for real? It tastes like there's mushroom water in it. In a bad way, in an impressive way that I'm like, I taste like it's almost like I like took a bite of a mushroom and then I started drinking the beer.
And like I said, paired with a meal, it's
Everyone
really
eat these mushrooms.
Which one's your favorite? What's your star of the show?
I think for me, it was the
saison.
The saison was pretty, different. It was almost like edging towards,
and I figured it'd be good in the middle for that.
Just almost like champagne. Right?
Yeah.
The
I can see that.
beers.
Yeah. A little wine.
Not in the Miller.
A little champagne and a beer.
Way. So
maybe they should sell it as like Donkey Kong barrel.
When I label, because I pretty much coined it on this show, but when I label star of the show, that is whichever one shines the brightest to me, in my opinion. When we say fuck yeah in our ranking system, that is a beer that you're like, I have to have another one. I'll travel to find it. I will seek this beer out. I'll do what I got to do to get another one. Is one of these that for you, where you're
all
like,
of
fuck,
them are that for me.
Brew Hogs. We're going to see if we can hook the homies up with
you got
some
new members.
Right. So we'll see you next Thursday at the Brew Hogs meeting.
All right.
Yeah, come on through. We'd love to have you out. You'll meet everybody. You love it. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Thanks for being out with us. It's been fun times.
Yeah.
It's been another episode of One Beer at a Time podcast.
Yeah.
Peace out.